Hey guys, it's Melanie with melaniestamps.com. I'm coming to you today with a fun little sponged tutorial using the Dandelion Wishes and Garden Wishes stamp and die set. This set went along with the previous video that I did with the dragonflies and with the dragonfly class that I did. This other set, this other bundle, it has, let's see here. Oh, it doesn't tell me there how many dies it is, but it's quite a bit, and I'm having a lot of fun with them today. So this is a dandelions, and then you've got the different dandelion pieces. It also has the cuts to cut out each of the stamps as well. So this is the set I'm using today from the mini catalog. Just so you know, this mini catalog goes from January 2021 to June 2021. Now we are actually in the first month of celebration. This is a promotion that usually goes for 3 months, January through March. This year it is only going to be January and February. So just realize there's also another change in here, and it's been like this for a couple of years. But for those that may have not been shopping with Stampin' Up recently, some items are free with a $50 purchase, like this set of paper is free with a $50 purchase. It's a regular size 12 sheet, 2 of each, 12 by 12, double-sided. And then this set here is going to be super popular. Put in Darling Donkeys on Pinterest and go look at all the samples. I have not created with this yet, but I so plan to. It is going to be hilarious. So fun. And this is also a level 1, so it's free with a $50 purchase. And these items are, you can get more than one item per order. So if you have a $100 order, let's say, you could get 2 of these level 1s. This is another one, Approaching Perfection. It's all about birthdays. Then this is a set of Ombre Designer Series papers. And I love Blackberry Bliss. I don't know why, but I love that dark purple. Here's another free with a $50 purchase. This is called Corner Bouquet. And today's card is actually based on this sample in this catalog. This is where I got the idea for what we're doing today. This sentiment set, it's called Heal Your Heart. It is the one we're using today. There's a really nice thank you stamp. But this right now in our time, we're in the middle of a horrible pandemic. 4,000 people died today, the highest on record as of when I recorded this. And, you know, wishing I could heal your heart. Sorry for your loss. I don't know what I would do without you. I can't promise to always fix your problems, but I can promise you won't ever face them alone. And we're in it together. If you don't get any other items out of the celebration, get this. We can touch people's hearts with this. We can give them love from afar. We can, you know, hug them with our cards. So we're using that one today. I just wanted to really, with our nation the way it is right now, we need more cards being sent to people. This set here I love. This is actually what my online class in January was using. By the time this airs, it will probably be the last day of the class. If I'm not mistaken, the class closes January 18th. But I do have another class set up for February. So be on the lookout because we will be doing a new class coming up here. The one thing I wanted to point out is like this stamp set here is a level 2 stamp set. Now this is a double stamping, and it also has 2 stamp sets in it. So you've got the flowers and you've got a whole sentiment set. So that one is free with a $100 purchase. And the samples, ooh, I love this butterfly. He's so pretty. Let's see, this here is actually going to be part of our class in February. This coordinates with the Sweet Strawberry bundle in the mini catalog. So we will be using these in our samples on our cards in class in February 2021. This is a level 2 because you get a full pack of papers, and I'm telling you, beautiful papers. And you get the coordinating berry stamp set, Berry Blessings, which coordinates with the strawberry, Sweet Strawberry in the other catalog. And that is also a punched, the Sweet Strawberry that is in the main catalog is a stamp and punch bundle, so it is a little more affordable. These are our hostess rewards, or as I call them, free stamps. That's a good way to do it. It talks about hosting a party. You can actually host a party on Facebook if you wanted to. Or if you're wanting to buy a large amount of items during celebration, this is the perfect time to do it, because first of all, you get, let's say, a $300 order. Now, some people I know are getting Paper Pumpkin, and they're getting a annual subscription, prepaid subscription. If you do the prepaid, it goes towards your celebration sales. So let's say you did a year of Paper Pumpkin, which I think it's around $200 for a year of the subscription boxes. But with $200, you can either get 4 of the level 1 free gifts, or you could get 2 of the level 2, or you could get a mixture. So when you hit 300 in sales, so if you did it all at the same order, it has to be the same order, you would get 12% back in Stampin' Rewards, which means 12% in product, plus you get this free punch party stamp set. So this coordinates with a lot of our other stamps, and it's just super cute. So I wanted to let you know that. They also have a $99 sign-up special if you're interested in being a happy shopper and getting the discounts yourself, or if you're actually interested in a business or somewhere in between. You get to choose $125 in product for $99. It's free shipping, and you get 4 packs of paper for free. So know that will be through February 28th when celebration ends. Okay, now, are you ready to see my card? Okay, I hear y'all yelling, I want to see it, I want to see it, I want to see it. This, like I said, was inspired by that card in the catalog. This is all done with sponging. We're not having to color today. And we're going to make these 3D flowers. Super easy. And the paper pack that we're actually going to design on is, if I'm not mistaken, the fine art paper. Let me find it. I should have this stuff bookmarked for you guys. You never know what you're going to actually say until you start recording. Y'all know that. Here it is right here. Yes, it is. The fine art floral. This is a stunning suite. These little gilding flakes with the heat and stick powder. I am going to be doing something on those. You'll get to see that in action. But these papers are all hand painted. So like all of these different, the one sides with the florals are all painted. And then on the other side, they have different designs. And when I saw this, I thought that would be perfect for Sky. That's what I saw when, but that's also just painted. It's painted and then photographed. I thought it was really cool. I have pre-cut all of these beauties that we're gonna ink up and make beautiful. Take them all off of here. Then I've got my card base with an insert. Let's set that up there. Okay, and I'm also gonna put our mat up out of the way while we get messy. Gonna get messy. Look at the back of the paper. Is that not gorgeous? Woo. I love that paper. I think I'm gonna do a YouTube just to show you all the brand new paper because it is very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do my stamping first just to get it out of the way. For the inside, I just realized I do not have my Memento black ink, but I have a bunch of them, so there's one right here in the drawer. I live for Memento. Y'all know that. Okay, this is going to be just on the inside. I should have left that matte under it. It would stamp better. Okay, that's fine. All right, Memento can go away. And this is what I'm talking about. The dies cut this out. So we're just using it as decoration, but one of the dies does cut that. Okay, so that's the inside of the card. And so on here, we're going to do the thank you. And I think I'm going to do it in Flirty Flamingo. I'm pretty sure that's the color I used. Oh, Poppy Parade. Let's see. Do I have paper? Here, I'll be awful. No one will ever know, right? That's it. That's the color I want. Ta-da! No one will ever know. Okay. You know, I feel like this has got it on the edges. And I do not want a halo. Okay. So I'm just going to tap real gently. Tap, tap, tap. You know, I think I'm going to do the lighter at the top. There we go. Thank you. Who needs a thank you card? These are some of the dies. I just pulled them out so you could see them. The long stems, of course, can be trimmed down. We're going to use the grass. And then when I was die cutting the circles, I just taped the three together. And that way I could move it around on the paper and get more out of the paper. So, just in case you're wondering. Okay. So, now we will pull out our mat. Nope, we're going to ink first. My mind's moving ahead. Our grass. And the die set has, I think, these right here are dandelion leaves, but I didn't use them. So just there's another option if you want the actual flowers to have leaves. Okay, so we should have 3 little, 3 medium, and there's only, oh, there's the other one. I was gonna say there's only 2. Okay, so I have got a sponge dauber for each color. So all we're gonna do is pretty much ink the center. You want the tips of it still white. You don't want to do one of each color. Color's pretty. And then I need a big one. Is that the right side? Yep. And I know these are supposed to be dandelions, and dandelions are either white before the seeds have come off, or they're yellow when they turn to weeds. So I wanted it to be more cheerful than that. So we're not making dandelions, we're making flowers. I thought that was a little more cheerful than putting weeds on my paper. had another demonstrator said, why do they make weeds? It's like, that's not their intention, but I think it's funny. I love the flowers idea though. I love these shapes. Okay, so there's our one color. That is, oh, I used the wrong dauber on that one, but that was Flirty Flamingo. Then we have Petal Pink, which we'll do another set. Move you guys up there. Okay, I'll get this dauber. Yeah, I did them backwards. See, I got them all labeled. This will be the light pink. I'll just change the labels on the daubers. It'll be easier. This is almost like a peachy pink. Okay, that's number 2. Then we're gonna do a yellow one. Put those stamps out of the way so I don't ink the paper. Okay, Daffodil Delight. We'll do a third one. Ooh, that's pretty. So you could do it lighter, or you can keep going and do it darker. The sky's the limit when you're using daubers. The reason I leave the tips white is because it's like it's the highlight of the flower. Like where the light's hitting it. You know me and coloring. Everything's coloring in my world. Okay, then we're gonna bring all these grasses in. And we're gonna get us some Old Olive. My Old Olive dauber. We're gonna do the same thing. I do this heavier at the bottom. And then I did it a lot, let me get some of this off, a lot lighter going up, and I just kind of whisk. There we go. It doesn't have to be completely colored, I guess is my point. I'm trying to make it dark at the bottom. Let me just do all of them dark. Here again, me and highlights. I want my baby to have highlights. You know, it's just the little things you do though that can make your card just that much more special. Okay, so now just gonna give each a couple whisks. Is that a word? Whisks. See how easy it is? Super easy. Super, you look at that and you're like, oh no, she's gonna make me color all that. Nope, not on this one. Okay, look how quick that was. All right, now on this pretty girl, we are going to use the yellow daffodil. Well, actually, we're using Old Olive too. There's my Daffodil Delight. And for this, I'll just stamp out, or I want it to be like, that's the back. I want the tops to still stay white. Okay, A little darker than I probably would have done, but that's okay. I have a feeling that dauber went in Cajun crazy one time. Once upon a time. Baby wipe to the rescue. Because we know what will happen if we don't. Okay. Now, you know, I'm not even going to ink this Old Olive because I'm pretty sure there's enough on there to give it just a little color. And we need to do this one too. I might need a little bit. Come here. Yes, I'm talking to my stamps. Okay, those long whiskey is just, and I'm going to go ahead and darken these bottoms because they're going to be down where the darker area is. And did that end up dark enough? Yeah, I think we're okay there. I think that's everything. Okay, ink pads closed and put aside. I will go ahead and put away my daubers. Let's see. Actually, gonna go there. Okay. All right. So now we're going to shape our flowers. Let me do a quick wipe of this again. And all this because I was getting ink on everything. So it's the beauty of using a glass mat. Okay. Let me get all of our little babies back over here. I love this dye. Isn't that gorgeous? I have a dye fetish. Is that even possible? To have a dye fetish? I guess it's better than having other types of fetishes. Okay. We're not going to be doing anything to the grass or that dandelion. So I'm going to go ahead and spread these out. Now, I'm going to use a stylus. When I was away and I was designing these cards, I didn't have a stylus, and what I used was the end of a pencil, the eraser side, and it worked just as well. So all I'm going to do here is poke down in the center, and actually, is there one side? This looks a little bigger. I'm doing this into a foam mat. That way you have the give. But like I said, I think the eraser even did better than a stylus. So if you go to the Dollar Tree and just get a pencil with an eraser, and you can also just push like this. You could just do that as well if you don't want it to come up as much, or if you want more, you can, you know, make it your own. Okay, and I also then, I kind of bent that so that that one, so that it lays flat when you glue it. That makes sense? Okay, then we're going to use some Tombow, and we will just put a little bit on the back and put him in there. And if you can make them kind of offset each other, that's even better. There we go. And of course, like I said, I'm going to hold this one and tip this back. These can go up, but this one I want to stay down. Cutie, cute, 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 cute. Isn't this easy? It's easy, but the person that receives it is going to be, oh my goodness. She is going to have a smile on her face. And you know what? Right now, our nation needs lots of smiles on their faces. We need stuff to be happy about. You know, with this pandemic and all the politics and everything, we just need some joy. It's not quite in the center where I wanted it, but hey, it's paper. It's just paper. And I can just go right in there and I can give it a little more oomph and it'll be just beautiful. Can't really mess this up, honestly. But the layers just gives it such a depth. And for those of you that are ordering the add-on that has the sweet, you'll be able to do these with the dragonflies also. And don't feel like you have to buy the whole suite. You can get the 2 bundles and then like the paper, you know. And one thing with these that I would suggest you add on are these little guys. Playing with pattern resin dots. These I'm really having fun with. They're kind of flat, but they are raised. Let's see if you can see that or not. It almost reminds me about those little candies that we used to pull off the, except it's not quite that raised. Okay, so we're going to use these as our flower centers. And I think I might want to go with the big one on this. I usually use a pointy tool, but I can get away with scissors. Snips are worth their weight in gold. I could put a medium one, maybe on the yellows. No, I like the bigger one better. Okay, we have enough, so. Yeah, I like the bigger one better. This pink one is going to be ornery. Yeah. And you just push them down. Look at those. Aren't those adorable? Okay. So we'll have to get this out of our way. This is coming along pretty quickly, isn't it? Not too bad. Okay. So on here, we're going to arrange these however we want. My goal is just to cover the bottom of the paper. So it looks like your grass. So kind of alternate. There's one that has 2 pieces of grass and the other has 3. And then, let's see. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Ha. Look at there. I have to color that one. Okay, so I'm just going to start at one side and alternate. And just bring it all the way down to the edge. I'm only gluing the bottom portion, the part that we made darker. I'm just maneuvering them so I don't have any white along the bottom, is all I was doing there. have a VIP customer group over on Facebook. It's listed as Melanie Smith Stamps, I believe is the name of it. And if you've created any cards lately and you'd like to share them with me, just send me a request and we will get you in the group and you can show us what you've made with these. Maybe, or like your dragonflies. Look at there, I didn't have to ink that other one. And I'm going to trim that. Look at there. Okay, then you're going to put these where you'd like. There's no right or wrong. Let's see, maybe that up higher and lower. Because we can't forget about this guy. That's going to have bling on it. We have to have her. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this one on first. Then you can trim this to fit right on the wrist. Okay, so I think I want this. This one is the one that I stamped the stamp there with a thank you with. No, I think I'll put one over here. Maybe I'll put that one over here. So I was kind of trying to balance the color. And then we'll put this one a little higher here. We'll put her lower and her higher. Okay, we'll put this one on first. We'll just see what happens. I'm just holding her in place with that little bit. And then we will put this down. And see it better if I turn it sideways. The nice thing about using wet glue is you do have a little bit of time there. All right. Okay. Let's see, I think now with this little, you know what I'm going to do? I did this on the other one. I'm going to bend some of these branches down. And the only thing about that is then you got to put a little more ink on it. Let's see, is this one? Okay, I think I like her right there. Whoops, a little bit. Okay. And I am going to bend this one too. A little bit. I put a glue on the bottom of that piece. I just realized past that. If you get too much, just pull it off. It washes right off your hands. I like that when it's bent like that. Trying not to get the paper underneath it inky. Okay, yeah, I like the way those look. This time, let's put the glue on the stem too. Then we'll put her right here. Okay. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't it coming along good? Okay. Now, we're going to hook this on here. And I don't want to put pressure on that, so what I'm going to do is get my Stampin' Seal. And I know there's going to be a border, so I don't want to go too close to the edge. But I'm going to go ahead and do this, just so I don't have to push on those flowers. Okay. Make sure the card's opening at the bottom, because we know we've done that before. Okay. That gives it a nice frame. Oh, so pretty. Do you guys like it? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you like it. One last little bit of bling. Let's put these little guys on here. My fingers are a little sticky from the glue. These dandelions were made. They just have to have rhinestones on them. At least in my designs they do. They are precious. Uh-oh. Being stubborn. What happens when you have glue on your fingers? I don't think you guys are going to want me to run to the kitchen sink to wash them right this second. There we go. Yeah, you gotta have rhinestones. One more. I've got this hair on my finger. Where did it go? We're gonna get it. Oh, it's on there. There we go. And if you want to pull some more of these down, you can bend them. You can, you know, maybe you want to have one more doing that. Just bend over. And then ink. Look at there. Does everyone like it? Thank you for the thumbs up, and thanks for subscribing too. I really appreciate that. Dress up your inside a little bit. This stuff is, Stampin' Seal is a really strong tape. So when you get it down, it ain't coming back up, which is great for longevity, but there you go. Now in my sample, I believe I colored a little bit on the inside. I'm not going to worry about doing that today. I just did a little bit of squiggle. Just a little bit, not much. And this one, I think I stamped even more of it on there. Yeah. So yeah, color that in if you want with the color pencils or any of our markers or any other brand of markers. So it's ready to go, and don't forget, put your name on the back of it. Be proud of it. Again, the Stampin' Up set of bundle is Garden Wishes. It does have all of these dies, and it has beautiful fonts. So it comes with all those. The Playing with Pattern resin dots we used, and just ink and daubers. So thank you so much for stopping by today. Check me out on melaniestamps.com. Sign up to receive notifications of my blog posts by email. And if, like I said, if there's ever anything that you're interested in learning, just send me a message. My email is melaniestamps@yahoo.com. Thanks a bunch. Bye.